Welcome back. An action-packed mystery hit the big screen this weekend, packing quite a punch. But was it able to reach audiences? Movie reviewer Matt Perrone gives us his take.
Welcome to another Monday. It was an interesting weekend at the box office and a little busier than expected. Now, I know some of you are just fingers crossed, holding your breath, hoping that I reviewed the highest grossing film of the weekend. But I'm gonna have to let you down. I did not go see Boo! A Madea Halloween, although congrats to it for taking the top spot. No, I went with the mystery action sequel, Jack Reacher Never Go Back, which came in second this weekend. So here's my take on whether Tom Cruise was able to strike gold yet again. Our movie begins with the ever-elusive Jack Reacher, played by Cruise. The ex-military police major is doing his thing, drifting around and ending wrongs that he sees occurring. After bringing down a corrupt sheriff, Reacher decides to head to Washington, D.C. to meet his replacement Turner, played by Cobie Smulders, with whom he's had a somewhat professional relationship. Upon arriving, he discovers that Turner has been arrested on charges of espionage. Knowing that these charges must be trumped up, he decides to start an investigation of his own. He starts questioning her lawyer, only for us to find out that there is a third player willing to do anything to stop Reacher's investigation, including murder and setup. After being taken into custody himself, Reacher realizes that both Turner and himself face the immediate risk of being murdered as well. Doing what he does best, he eludes his captors and manages to break Turner out as well. Now that the two are on the run from the law, the time has come for them to step up and figure out what has happened in order to clear their names. As the movie progresses, twists and turns appear and hurdles are present every step of the way. Not only do the two have to keep themselves alive, but suddenly there's a third innocent member of their team that must be protected at all costs because of possible blood ties to Reacher. As they traverse the country trying to find the key to the conspiracy, they are followed at every stop. In true Jack Reacher fashion, he employs his special set of skills to gain information and to dispatch of those that are bad for their own well-being. The action heats up as Reacher and Turner get closer and closer to the solution. They have to figure out who their allies really are, and for Reacher, he must figure out what is truly important to him. All right, I'm going to stay away from the obvious argument that was completely covered with the first movie, which is that Tom Cruise in no way matches the physical description of Jack Reacher and doesn't seem right for the part. That point was beaten to death before the first movie even came out, and you know what? It ended up being pretty good, so I think we gotta let that point go. And regardless of how you or I personally feel about Tom Cruise, the reality is he makes pretty entertaining movies. So yes, I was excited to go see this one, especially since I had just rewatched the original a couple of hours before I went. And what can I say? The movie is extremely exciting and extremely entertaining, but I did find myself to be a little disappointed. And the funny thing is, I can't even tell you why I was disappointed. I just didn't enjoy it as much as the original. I think it's because in the original, Tom Cruise nailed that Jack Reacher persona so precisely with his dead seriousness yet undeniable wit. In this one, Reacher just seems to lack the charisma that makes him who he is. He seems more just like an everyday guy that's really good at fighting. That being said, I really did enjoy the movie. It's extremely entertaining, and I think I would have sounded more gung-ho about it if I hadn't just rewatched the original. It's definitely worth seeing, and if you haven't seen the original, then there's no problem seeing this one. You may even enjoy it a little more. Well, this has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Matt. Another good review. I'm behind. I have a couple movies to catch up on. Well, you may want to find a good movie indoors as temperatures get ready to take a dip. Stick around. Tyler Ryan has a look at your 7-day full forecast next, live from Maine and Gervais.